Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for So You Want to Study Abroad, an introduction to CIS Abroad. My name is Kent Moore, and I'm joined here by my colleague Jess Lisenby.
Hi.
And today we're going to give you an introduction to study abroad and all the opportunities available through CIS Abroad. Okay, so before jumping into things, we want to first address the reality that right now is a really uncertain time in the world, and talk a little bit about where study abroad fits in with all of that. First of all, you should know that every single member of the team at CIS Abroad has had life-changing international experiences, and we're very passionate about sharing this sense of discovery that education abroad offers with students like you all across the country. The benefits that study abroad experiences provide, think increased self-confidence, cross-cultural competencies, higher GPA and graduation rates. There are actually even some studies that suggest that doing things like study abroad leads to higher paying jobs after college. We believe that all of this has become even more important in the midst of a global pandemic. But we can't ignore the fact that COVID-19 has changed a lot about our day-to-day lives, and we fully recognize that the world's a different place nowadays, and there are some legitimate concerns with overseas travel right now. At CIS Abroad, we're taking all this very seriously and working hard to ensure the health and safety of all of our participants. What you see here is some information about our approach to study abroad in this new reality that we're in. Our team has developed a three-step process for opening study abroad programs safely. And with that process, we've taken a very close look at all of the programs we offer and evaluated each of them for the number of coronavirus cases in that country, the state of local healthcare, the difficulty of obtaining a visa, and other considerations. You can find the programs that we're running for upcoming terms on our website, but rest assured that we are not offering programs in locations where we don't think students will be absolutely safe. To find more information about our risk management plan for programs that we do intend to offer in upcoming terms, visit our website and look for the COVID-19 plan tab on each program page. And then lastly, one of the most common questions we're getting right now is about refunds. Naturally, students want to make sure they understand what refunds are like if something goes wrong and the program is suspended or if they aren't able to travel. That's why we have a clear refund policy, which is accessible via this link and on our website, so you can have all the facts as you make your plans. We're also offering program insurance so that you can protect your investment if you aren't able to travel. And with that, I will turn it over to Jess to introduce CIS Abroad.
Thanks, Kent. Why CS Abroad? So this year we've celebrated our 20th anniversary. Woohoo! So for
Woo!
20 years, we've been providing transformative international experiences for students just like you. So first, let's talk about what types of programs that we offer. So we offer semester and quarterly friendly programs. We have January programs and summer. We do also have TEFL programs, virtual programs, and intern programs in 22 countries. And so at CS Abroad, we really strive on these values here and what we provide. And so for value, CS Abroad programs include everything you need, and that's from tuition, housing, excursions, and more. We also want to help you protect your investment and have developed refund, withdrawal, and insurance options to help you, your family, and your home university do just that. Also, before, during, and after, you'll be supported by a CS Abroad staff member. So we've worked really carefully with each location overseas to mitigate risk, from choosing our housing options to understanding country and city-specific quarantine and testing regulations. We want you to have the most up-to-date information so you can make informed decisions about where you go and what you do. We're also really passionate about culture, so you'll see where the locals eat, where they shop, where they hang out, and you'll learn to understand the culture in your host country. Our cultural activities are focused on even more of the local environment and cultural opportunities. We help you get to know the place you're in and learn how to navigate a new environment like a pro. For academics, we have hundreds of options for classes that can count toward your degree. We've also carefully chosen our list of programs to offer a variety of courses with as much flexibility in delivery method as possible. We know flexibility in delivery, so in class, hybrid, online, is really important to allow for the completion of your coursework in this changing environment.
Thanks, Jess. Yeah, so why study abroad with CIS? Number one, for me, is affordability. When I was a student, finding an affordable program was huge, and I know it's important for students out there as well. We really believe that study abroad is for everyone, and we work hard to keep our program fees low. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we have program protection insurance so that you can make sure you get the biggest refund possible if for whatever reason you aren't able to participate in your program. Reason number 2 is support. All of our programs offer, I think, the perfect mix of support and independence. So throughout the study abroad journey, you'll have a dedicated CIS Abroad staff member helping you along the way, whether it's your program coordinator during the application process when you're still here in the US, or your site director who will be there to meet you at the airport when you arrive on site. That site director is there to offer as much support as you need during your time abroad, but also allows for plenty of independence as well. Also, as Jess mentioned, cultural immersion is really important. It's really the foundation of our programs. And we build in all sorts of opportunities to connect with your host culture, including day trips, overnight excursions, and different types of cultural encounters like a K-pop dance class in Korea or cooking classes in Spain. And on the left-hand side here, you'll also see some of our awards from goabroad.com, gooverseas.com, and others that we're just really proud of and want to brag a little bit. We want to talk about academics. So what's available in my field, and field being your major or your minor. So we understand that you're most likely looking for academic credit that will count toward your graduation for your home university. Luckily, our programs are not only culturally immersive, but also academically as well. So what do academics look like at CIS? One of the big things is that we have a wide variety of host universities. So we're talking big universities like maybe one I mentioned before, the University of Cape Town, all the way to a small private university like the one that Jess mentioned in Costa Rica. And typically on these programs, you're taking classes with local students, so you're immersed academically and culturally at the same time. And we can accommodate any academic calendar, whether you're on a semester, a quarter, or trimester schedule. And as I mentioned earlier, for internships, you can participate in an internship experience in one of 21 different fields. So you might be asking, how do I locate which program is the right fit for me? And luckily, we have a really robust search tool on our website. You can see screenshots on the right. Basically, you go to our website, cisabroad.com, select Find a Program, and then scroll down to Find by Academic Major, and then click the field that most closely matches your field or your major. And then you can sort by over 100 academic areas and really dial in on what program is going to be the best fit for you. It's a really powerful tool, and I highly recommend checking that out.
Yeah, I second that. Our website is going to be your absolute best friend once you start, your process and trying to figure out what program's the best fit for you. But now I want to take a quick moment to talk about probably one of the biggest concerns that our students face is how can I fund my program? So first, let's talk about what's included in the CIS Abroad program fees. On this slide here, you can see everything that we cover. And what's really nice about these is that they include virtually everything you need for your time abroad, with just 2 exceptions, which are your flight and meals on site. Although some programs, like those with homestays, may include some meals. You can check our program pages for more info. Next slide. All right, so quick personal story for me. My biggest concern was financial aid. I had no idea how I was going to fund my program abroad, but fortunately, I had nice resources like the ones that CIS Abroad provides and a really great study abroad office who made it happen for me. So with that being said, I am a testament of knowing that you can really go abroad with the help of financial aid and other scholarships and grants. So for financial aid, uh, state and federal financial aid from your home institution can often be applied to the cost associated with studying or interning abroad. These federal financial aids, they include your Stafford loans, Parent Plus loans, Pell Grants, direct loans, those kind of things. CIS Abroad, we also have scholarships and grant opportunities for all of our applicants. We also provide occasional promo codes throughout the year. Be sure to check out this video that walks you through the process of using financial aid for study abroad, and check out our website for our full list of scholarships, grants, and promo codes. Also, just a fun tip, check with your study abroad office on your campus to see if your university is an affiliate partner with us. If so, you can receive $250 off your semester program or $100 off of a short-term program.
So what's the process like? Now that you know what types of experiences are available to you and how to fund them, let's talk about how to make it all happen. So we want to break it down really simply. Basically, from this point in time, there are three big steps you need to think about now. The first is just doing a bit of research. So checking our website at cisabroad.com for the programs that interest you, maybe using the Find a Program tool that we mentioned earlier. And then with a few programs in mind that might be a good fit, talking with your study abroad office at your school. So just make a quick appointment and speak with a study abroad advisor. Then you can begin your application. Typically, you'll complete 2 applications for study abroad, one with your school and one with CIS Abroad. To get started applying to study abroad, you can do a lot in a very short amount of time, even right now after this presentation. Just look for this button, the Apply Now button on cisabroad.com in the top right corner. And then following your initial application, the more time-intensive part of the process comes later when you need to get courses approved, just like on your home campus. And we have program advisors who can talk you through every step of the way once you submit your application. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more guidance on every step of the application process, we have this great series called How It Works. And they're all linked here. They're also all available on our YouTube channel. I would highly recommend checking this out, not only for these How It Works videos, but also for other great content and just a closer look at all of our programs. So visit youtube.com/CISabroad for that.
Yeah, and bouncing off what Ken said for our YouTube channel, if you are curious to know what some of our housing looks like on certain campuses, whether or not that's with a homestay or campus dorms or apartments, we do have those videos as well on our YouTube, as well as some really good student stories. So definitely check that out. So if you've made it this far, congratulations! You're one step closer to finding the best program for you. I'm personally looking forward to hearing from you. You can text CIS Abroad to 877-617-9090, and a real advisor, not a robot, will be available to answer any questions you have. You can also email us at info@cisabroad.com or just simply give us a call.